The Weather Now Camera Network, powered by Mr. Quick and Train.
And here's a time-lapse video from Bloomington, Indiana this afternoon. You notice that the snow is melting off much quicker down there in Monroe County. And there's also waves of rain came into Bloomington first, and that rain is now overspread all of central Indiana. That's one of the issues we're dealing with here this evening. The other is some patchy, dense fog, but that too is starting to lift, so that is certainly good news. Earlier we had fog advisories on the eastern side of the state. They have now dropped off. We do, though, continue flood warnings across central Indiana, especially on the western half of the state, right along the Wabash River. Then a few more flood warnings as you work your way just south of Indianapolis. Not expecting widespread flooding issues with the rain and the snowmelt, but certainly some street flooding will be possible, simply because we are still dealing with a lot of clogged storm drains because of all the snow that's stacked up on the side of the road. The 10 o'clock visibilities were a lot lower. They've now come up. It's a half-mile here in Indianapolis, 6 miles now in Muncie, 7 in Peru. If you're heading out late tonight or early tomorrow morning, just know that there is the possibility that visibility could be reduced just a little bit. But again, overall, we are not expecting major issues due to the fog. Here's a live look at TrueView radar. Pretty wet from Indianapolis to the south, not quite as bad as you work your way to the north. Pretty good shower just made its way through the Seymour area. It's a light but steady rain as you work your way from Bloomington back towards Spencer, up towards Martinsville, and then here throughout the metro area, light but steady rain continues to fall with some pockets of moderate rain as you work your way into the Shelbyville area. And then the rainfall really drops off as you head up to the north. That's more patchy drizzle and very light shower activity. But you do notice that this rain extends all the way down into portions of Arkansas. It's all lifting towards the northeast as the cold front starts to push in that easterly direction as well. So we are going to keep the rain in the forecast throughout much of the overnight hours. Now, as we go throughout the next hour or two, that's probably what we'll call the best chance, but we'll see moderate rainfall south of Indianapolis. Everything once we get past the midnight hour will be pretty scattered in nature, and then I think we'll wrap all the rainfall potential up by about 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. But it is going to be a pretty gray day tomorrow. We're not going to see any sunshine, and it's going to be breezy as well. Now, the temperature's at 39 in Indianapolis. This is the warmest we have been all day. 44 currently in Bloomington as well as Muncie. And these temperatures will hold pretty steady throughout the overnight hours because we're dealing with a southerly wind. Look at Evansville, near 50 degrees right now. The problem is the cooler air will briefly come in throughout the day tomorrow, dropping us down about 37 by the noon hour and then back up to 40 with the cloudy skies as we go into 4 p.m. But it will not feel that warm when you factor in the northwesterly wind. Sunday, much better as far as days go for the weekend. We'll have the sunshine, about 43. Again, still a little breezy on Sunday as well. So temperatures hold steady overnight. A light but steady rain will fall for much of the overnight hours. The rain ends tomorrow, with temperatures hovering in the upper 30s to the north, right around 40 here in Indianapolis. And here's a look at your 7-day planning forecast. Next storm system arrives on Monday and goes into Tuesday. By Tuesday, we're dealing with a little bit of a rain-snow mixture and then much cooler air next week. But again, the better day of the weekend, Sunday certainly, because one will have the sunshine and temperatures still be in the 40s.
All right, sounds good.